What's poppin', everybody, and welcome back to Above It All, the series in where I make fun of all these motherfuckers. Okay, so there's a lot to unpack here. Of course, I've got Vic Berger's tweet up here because it's the funniest of the bunch. Imagine being this person, but just I really, I really just don't get this. Okay, like I'm just trying to look at this, right? I'm trying to comprehend. Thank you to all of my great keyboard warriors. You are better and far more brilliant than anyone on Madison Avenue. Ad agencies. There is nobody like you. I love the little editor's note there. This is the President of the United States. Like, if you would have asked me 10 years ago, right? Like, can you imagine a world where the President of the United States says the term keyboard warrior? Like, it's so fucking funny. It really, like, when I saw this late last night when it was posted. And I saw a screenshot of it in a Discord. And I was like, that's not real. Obviously, that's not real. And I say this all the time with Donald Trump. Every time I see a tweet where it's not like literally on his Twitter page, right? If I see it like retweeted, I'm like, is that a parody? Is that? But no, it's always the real thing. And honestly, this is really, it's horrifying. It really is horrifying. Um, how good he is at this like viral marketing thing. And obviously, this is like the whole Steve Bannon pet project. But I mean, fucking keyboard warriors. Like, this is like 4chan has completely encapsulated the president of the United States, and it's hard not to laugh, seeing as how the United States is not just a society in decline; it is a society in collapse. Like, it's like as if you jumped off of the Empire State Building, and then for like 5 or 6 seconds you're thinking, "Holy shit, I can fly!" And we're it just but like imagine there's time dilation, and we're in that 5 or 6 seconds where you think you can fly, except we're just going to be there for like 5 years or so. And meanwhile, this is the president of the United States. It's just one of those things where this is so uniquely American, to take a word from George W. Bush's playbook. Fucking thank you to all of my great keyboard warriors. Oh god. Again, there's really not much of a profound analysis here, but it's really fucking funny. I mean, here's the thing: is like if you're one of those people that can't find any humor in Donald Trump, I mean, honestly, you need therapy, and I say that sincerely. Like I, right, understand, like on a real visceral level, the horrible failures of our government and the evil that the Trump administration has been doing, especially to trans people. And yet I'm still finding this funny. So if you're like some like white feminist like wine mom out there and you go like, how dare he say keyboard warriors? Oh no no no! Like I saw so many people cringing about this, and it's just like, come on man, come on man, this is just funny as hell. Like here's the thing, like unless you have a suitable response based on policy substance, like, oh, keyboard warriors, meanwhile, almost 90,000 people have died of a preventable disease. Like, sure, like whatever. But if you're just gonna say like, oh, it's inappropriate. I mean, like, come on, you need to get real here. And this is the difference between white neoliberal feminists and the right. The right now is in full swing in power, and there is a global axis of evil. With Brazil in South America and the United States in North America. You've got multiple countries in Europe, most notably the United Kingdom. Hungary is also not looking so great. And then you've got the Middle East with Saudi Arabia and so forth. And then you've got, North Korea, which is kind of a wild card, but, we've got this giant axis of evil with goofball fascist morons in charge of every one of these countries. Like, it's wild. Like, you look at Boris Johnson and it's like, how the fuck? You look at Bolsonaro in Brazil and it's like, what on planet fucking earth? How did this person? And then you look at the United States of America, you see the president of the United States saying keyboard warriors. He's gonna fucking win. Oh my god. And this is the thing, is all it takes to win over young Americans that don't pay attention to politics is throw a few memes out there, and then you win the election, and then you strip away people's fucking rights in your second term. Like, god, can you imagine? Like, how many people would be alive today if Donald Trump were not elected president? And then exponentially multiply that, because if Trump is president during the entirety of the coronavirus pandemic, like, there is going to be a great culling in this country, and it sure as hell ain't going to be the rich people. I'm so, it's just, I don't know, man. I see this shit, and it's simultaneously hilarious and also depressing, because I just know for a fact that this is how he's going to win. And knowing, and I don't blame him, because that's his playbook. We knew that playbook. He did it already. He's repeating the same moves. And we had a chance for actual, real policy agendas to be put forward. And now, all of a sudden, we're stuck, at least seemingly stuck. I'll get into this in a later video. We're seemingly stuck with a rapist, probably a pedophile, and definitely a racist, and a terrible scumbag like Joe Biden as the only main opposition. And the House of Representatives is doing a giant corporate bailout that they crafted, and there's almost no pushback to it. And but hey, at least y'all getting $1,200, right? Yeah, sure. They're giving every CEO hundreds of thousands of dollars, but hey, let's go buy a TV with our $1,200 meme bucks. Unbelievable. This country's falling apart. And meanwhile, oh, this is really funny.